What if you can change your life in 75 days? No stress, no burnout, no unrealistic expectations. Actually, you're doing the opposite. You're leaning into ease and flow. I invite you to join me for 75 days of ease. The question is, can we really do this? Hello, my name is Kira, and welcome to my channel. Here, I talk about starting over later in life. How are you navigating burnout, redesigning a life on your term, and navigating life abroad as a Black woman? If this sounds like something you're interested in, and if you're ready to give up the hustle culture and design a life that you do not want to take a vacation from, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to give this video a like. This tells YouTube that you like these videos and they'll continue to push them out to you. And together, let's design a life of ease. Now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, what is the 75 days of ease all about? What is this challenge about? This challenge is for anyone that's feeling overwhelmed, overworked, overlooked, and you are ready to just give your life an overhaul. Yes. So if you are over it, then you are in the right place. The 75 Ease Challenge is all about how do you strip away all of the unnecessary things from your life. It's actually giving you permission to stop, slow down, be mindful, and assess the parts of your life that you do not have alignment in. Oftentimes, when I speak with Black women about creating and designing a life of ease, they equate it to laziness. And ease is the opposite of laziness. Ease is all about alignment. So, with the next 75 days, you'll have opportunity to incorporate some daily habits that will help you to better align with yourself, mind, body, and soul. Now, I've completed this challenge before and even had some of my friends and colleagues to complete it with me. And there are some common challenges that come up. So let's get into those so that you're aware. The first challenge is doing too much too fast. Okay. Now, this challenge is not about us having this lofty goal that we're going to overhaul our lives overnight. This challenge is about incorporating the small things that we are going to do every single day that contributes to our greater good. The second part of this is oftentimes, as with anything, we lack the consistency. We lose the motivation. So this is all about allotting yourself grace. It's allowing yourself to pause, slow down, zoom out so that you can envision the life that you want and start doing small daily habits that will ultimately get you where you need to be. This is about perfecting the in between. And oftentimes, the in between is the space that is the most uncomfortable. It's moving from this life that we know that we are over, right? And thinking about, well, this is what I want. So, what do you do with that space in between? How do you stay consistent? How do you stay motivated? How do you give yourself grace to build a life that you want? So, the 75 Ease Challenge, how does it work? So, I'm going to give you some habits. I'll put them on the screen. And the goal is to incorporate these habits every day. Now, if you miss a day, no problem. Give yourself grace, okay? This is not about doing things harder. It's about creating muscle memory and being consistent with yourself, okay? Ease, my friend, ease. So let's get into the habits that we are going to incorporate to align our mind, our body, and our soul. So, the first thing that we want to do is to incorporate some type of movement into our daily routine for at least 30 minutes a day. This can be walking, jogging, going to the gym, doing yoga, riding a bike. It doesn't matter. At this point, you can even do yoga in your bed. Yes, that is a thing. I do it often, but it's about making your body feel good and stretching your bodies. 30 minutes a day. Don't overcomplicate it, my friend. Okay. The other thing that you want to do is hydrate at least 64 ounces of water a day. Hydrate your body, keep it nourished, okay? And speaking of nourishment, you want to have one intentional meal. This is a meal that you cook. This needs to be a well balanced meal. You get to choose the meal breakfast, lunch, dinner, your choice. But you want to have at least one intentional meal a day. This is a meal that there are no screens. Step away from your cell phone, turn the television off, enjoy your food. Express some gratitude for the food and the nourishment that your body has. Slow it down. And speaking of expressing gratitude, you want to incorporate a meaningful pause. A meaningful pause is taking 5 to 10 minutes of your day to sit in solitude. You can meditate, you can pray, doesn't matter, but just 5 to 10 minutes a day that you are just taking time out just to stop. I enjoy doing my meaningful pause, or you can call it a mindful pause, in the morning. You can do this whenever you want to. I prefer mine's in the morning before my feet get out of the bed. I stop and I just think, okay, one more day, another opportunity, another chance. We're going to have a lot of choices to make today. How am I going to approach this day? The other thing that is important during the 75 days is making sure that you are decluttering your space just a little bit every day. 5 minutes a day. A tidy space supports a clear mind. So just 5 minutes a day, clear some things up, hang your purse up, get that laundry off of your bed, put it where it needs to be, clean off your counter where you've done your hair and makeup, right? Put the blanket away that you had while you were on the sofa. Just 5 minutes a day of just decluttering your space to help to clear your mind. Another daily habit that you want to incorporate is reading at least 10 pages a day. Now, if you love audiobooks, no problem. Again, we are adjusting and amending this however we see fit to incorporate it into our daily life so that we can have better alignment. So if you're not reading 10 pages a day, then try to listen to an audiobook for 10 minutes a day. It's all about freeing up your mind to have more creativity. And the more we feed our brain with new ideas, new thoughts, new processes, then we can shift the old ones out. Another daily habit that you want to incorporate is journaling or reflecting every day. You can set intentions, you can process your thoughts, you can express gratitude, or one of my favorite things to do is just to create a to-do list. That is my journal and or reflection. I create a to-do list. I love to-do lists. And however you want to do that every day. Another pro tip for you is to use voice memo. So sometimes I just do a voice memo to myself just to kind of get my thoughts out. Better out than in is what I tell myself, and I can go back to see the progressions of my thoughts. The last of our daily habits is you want to make sure that you are unplugging every day for at least 30 minutes a day. Try to reduce your screen times, preferably before bed. And speaking of bed, make sure that you are prioritizing at least 7+ hours of sleep. We are saying goodbye to exhaustion. We are getting our sleep. So make sure you're getting your rest in as best as you can. Improving your sleep hygiene is something that's so important. It has been life changing for me. I've been able to give up coffee. I have better clarity. I have more energy. My thought process is better just by getting better sleep. And the last habit that you are incorporating for the next 75 days is speaking kindly to yourself. Be nice to yourself. You can do that through a daily affirmation or just being gentle. So just be nice to yourself. As I mentioned before, if you skip a habit, no problem. If you skip a day, no problem. Monitor and adjust. This is about giving yourself grace, and it's about your progression, not your perfection. You just want to continue to go. I know firsthand the power of incorporating these habits into your life, the power of incorporating ease to your life, it has definitely changed my life drastically. This is a life, the life that I have now is the life that I once envisioned. However, to get me there, everything seems so large. It just the steps, the task. I'm like, how do I, change everything? And it really was the small habits. Now you're probably thinking, Kira, that's a lot. However, let me help paint the picture of how all of these things come together, because these are things that I've been able to incorporate in my life. In it, by incorporating these daily practices of ease, it has drastically changed my life. I have more clarity, I have more energy, more insight, I have more vision for my life, and I can think more intentionally, more thoughtful about how to achieve these things. Okay, so an example of a day of ease for me: I wake up, I do my morning meditations with the affirmation. I get myself together. I drink a full glass of water. I create my to do list of all the things I want to accomplish. I like to get a walk in early in the morning, around my neighborhood, around the park for at least 30 minutes a day. I come back, I begin to accomplish the things on my list. If I accomplish them all, great. If not, I reprioritize them for the next day. I'm making sure that I'm redirecting my thoughts, talking nice, kind to myself, eliminating or reducing the negative self talk that I have, letting me know that all things are possible, that all things I can accomplish those things. I like to cook myself a nutritious meal, no screens, no TV, no cell phone. I enjoy that meal. If I can, I sit on my back patio in nature, listen to the birds, and just enjoying my meal. And then I get ready, shower for the evening, get ready. I put my cell phone down, I read a book, I turn the lights off, and I go to bed. That is a day of ease. And that those are the daily habits that you want to continue to incorporate into your daily life for the next 75 days. And that is how we are going to achieve ease. If you need some other reminders on how you want to accomplish ease, then go ahead and pick up one of these t-shirts at speechtherapytees.com. And this is your ease t-shirts that reminds you to envision a simple existence. It is so simple, but we need to incorporate the daily steps. So if you want the additional reminder, again, head on over to speechtherapytees.com. Use code EASE20 to receive 20% off of your purchase. This way you can ease your way into the daily habits that align you with your mind, your body, and your soul. So, the 75 Ease Challenge is your invitation to reset, heal, and design the life on your terms. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos on intentional living, and check out my other videos about how I am recovering from burnout and just living my life abroad. Until next time, let's create a life of ease together.